What is going on here? WEAT, ARCA, and that is Teucrium Wheat Fund. And here's my monthly candle chart. Let's identify my support, my breakout resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-month bottom. And look at that, stage 4. Well, it's a downtrend on the monthly. But the concept of stage analysis, you could do it pretty much on any chart. But Stan has done it on the weekly. And here we are now. Let me zoom in. Stage 4, slowing down. And here we are, potentially a stage 1. So the monthly candle breakout is above the 671 level. And right now we have on the weekly, I have the Ichimoku cloud. And I would ideally want a candle to break just above it, just to make sure. So 725 is my breakout level right now. As that time moves on, that previous resistance is thinning out over time. And that level is my breakout level is gonna change. It's gonna lower. So instead of being 729 over time, maybe in 5, 6, 7 weeks, it'll be 711. I'm gonna set it here. That'd be my breakout line above the 30-week moving average. 30-week moving average, by the time it gets there, I'll be going upwards. And that's what you want. Stan always says there's a 40 to 50% move of the price action even before you get in. And maybe it's going to bounce here, bounce there. And after that breakout, that's where you want to go. So it's kind of early to get into this stock. But it's definite stage 1s. I like keeping an eye on stage 1s to see if they break out. Remember, you're going to need the volume. You're going to need this big candle like this for 2 times the average of the previous 4 to 5 weeks. If you don't have the Mansfield indicator, as Stan has, then use the RSI. If you have the RSI going upwards through halfway point, going towards the top, it's ideal. And there you go. Let me check that out. Yeah. See, somebody could have thought this would have been a breakout right back here. Let's move back in time. Let's say you're here. Let me zoom here. And let's say you know nothing about the cloud. Bye-bye, cloud. Somebody could have drawn their lines. Okay, time moves. Tuck, tuck. Oh! Here, I have this crazy candle. Breakout. And so here you had a breakout candle. RSI, or the relative strength indicator, was going upwards and up until that candle. This is at least twice the average of the previous 4 weeks. And above 30-week moving average, above a horizontal breakout line. Like this has everything you need for a stand breakout. But Stan says doesn't like overhead resistance. And you see, you still have some here. All this is previous overhead resistance. Not a lot, but still is. So you're going to have to go through it. Doesn't mean the price action is not going to go up, but you still have a ways to go and to go upwards. So not A++. Let me check it out. Let me just check it out. I just want to do something. And I want to see on the monthly how that looked like. So which candle was it? This one? Yeah, it's this one here. So on the monthly, Yeah, you had a breakout on the monthly. Not very strong. One test frame. Usually you'd have liked to have more candles here. You didn't have it. It's okay. And if you would have decided to play this on the monthly, 1, 2, 3, yeah, not a very strong bottom pattern yet. You want more tests of that horizontal breakout line. So not A++. And what you also had, sorry, I'm going to get back to it. Also, what you had on the monthly is what I call a wall, previous support turn resistance. So here you had that pattern, you had that breakdown, all this support here. This support now has become resistance. And you see how that candle, the price action gets sucked back? That's because you're running into all this congestion. So this breakout, not really a breakout because you have to go through that. Ideally, you would have wanted to set a little higher and above this noise here. And you see the 729 level? That's what we identified on the weekly with the Ichimoku cloud. And that's above most of that noise right there. And here you go. So the cloud's going down. The previous supports is getting trimmed down, and hopefully we'll be able to have a candle above 729 that's going to go all the way through. And that's the way I see it for now for wheat. It's a nice consolidation bottom and a lot of possibilities. Set your alerts. Get back to it when it's alerts get triggered, when it's mature. This is hard work. It's a lot of work. Sometimes you open the chart and it's ready to go, but most of the time it's not. It's a question of timing and not jumping the gun until the chart tells you it's time to go. Just open the chart up, do set up your alerts and move on. Before I do these podcasts, I probably open 15, 20 charts, going through one, and then until I find a scenario which I feel like doing the podcast about, explaining different nuances, how to look at it when it's stage 1 or stage 3, because most of the time it's not going to be on the breakout point when you open the chart. It's going to be prepping, understanding what's happening, understanding why it's too early to get in and what are the things that are going to slow down the breakout. Ichimoku cloud, higher prevailing trend on the monthly. Make sure all those things are aligned. And then when you really see those events, the day that you really have an A++ setup, you'll say, there I go. Monthly candle breakout, check. Ichimoku cloud, I'm above it, check. 30-week moving average going up, check. Horizontal breakout line, check. Volume 2 times the previous average of the 4 weeks, check. RSI or Mansfield going over halfway territory, going upwards, check. Then you buy. That's it. All right, guys, keep practicing. See ya.